Hi guys, today we're going to be focusing on a yoga flow for hips and hamstrings. A lot of us do a lot of sitting these days, so it's really important to focus on these areas to help us open up both physically and energetically. So we're going to get started today in a seat. So take your time finding a comfortable seat with your legs crossed. Place your palms face upon your thighs and then close down your eyes. And together we'll just take a deep breath in, so fill up all the way. And then open mouth, exhale. Ujjayi, breathing in and out of your nose. And just take a moment here to really connect with this breath. The tip of your tongue resting on the roof of your mouth behind your teeth. And see if you can feel that constriction in your throat. So we really want to cultivate this breath so that we can have that mind to body connection. So really staying connected with that. You'll blink the eyes open. And you're going to take your left leg and sweep it back behind you. I'll turn to the side so that you can see me. Okay, so your right shin is parallel to the top of your mat. And then your left leg is back. Think about having almost a 90-degree angle at both knees. Square your chest off to the top of your mat. Take a breath in. And then walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Come to a fold. I like to bend the right elbow and then lengthen the left arm forward, just folding over that right thigh. Taking deep breaths, drawing that breath into the hips. And with every exhale, just folding and allowing some of that tension to release. Take 2 more breaths right here. And then on your inhale, slowly walk your hands back up. Lift your chest. You're going to pivot around so you can face me. Okay, start to windshield wiper your legs side to side, just leaning back into the palms. Shoulders nice and relaxed. The next time your knees go to the left, you're just going to switch sides. So square your chest off. That left thigh is parallel to the top of your mat. And again, right leg's bent, almost 90-degree angles at both knees. Take a breath in. And then walk your hands forward and fold. Again, you can bend that left arm and walk the right fingertips forward. And just keep breathing in and out of the nose. Visualizing that breath flowing into your hips. And on your next inhale, walking the hands back up. One more time, open up the legs. Feet are wide, just windshield wipering the legs side to side. Your hips might snap, crackle, or pop a little bit. That's all good, getting that tension out. You're gonna come back towards the other side again. Cross your left leg in front of your right, okay? And then just roll over your shins, come to a tabletop position on your hands and knees. From there, you're gonna take the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch, find a child's pose, hips back to your heels. Walk the hands forward and then fold. Allow the hips to release, maybe rock your head side to side. And really press your palms firmly into your mat. You're gonna look forward. Keep the knees wide. Inhale, lower your hips. The heels come towards your butt. Lift your chest. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Lengthen your collarbones. Take an inhale. And then exhale, rock it all the way back to your child's pose. Do that 3 more times on your own. Just moving your body to your breath. Good. After your last one, come to your child's pose. Then rise up to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Hover your knees off your mat and then find a downward facing dog. So just lift your hips high. Start to pedal out your feet. So swaying the hips side to side. Getting into those hamstrings and hips. When you're ready, settle in. So really drawing the front of your ribs together. If your back's really round, just bend the knees and then press your chest up and back towards the top of your thighs. Walk the feet together a little bit. And then inhale your right leg up towards the sky. Okay, you're gonna bend the right knee as much as you can and then stack right hip over the left. Keep the shoulders square and then take some big circles, lubricating that hip joint. Maybe rolling at the ankle. Again, any little snap, crackles, or pops are great. Pause, draw your belly in, feel the hip flexors releasing. And then inhale, square the hip off, reach your right leg high. And we'll take those right toes on top of the left heel. Press the left heel towards the earth. Keep that back straight. And just feel the calf releasing. Inhale your right leg high. Now slowly step your right foot. So really press the ground away. Step your right foot outside of your hand. And then tap your back knee to the ground. And take a moment here, set it up. So you're going to walk that right foot forward a little bit so that the ankle is in front of the knee. You can tighten your fingertips, or if you have some blocks, you can always put your hands on the blocks, okay? Draw the belly in. Again, feel the hip flexors right here opening up. Okay, take a breath in. And then exhale, straighten out that right leg like a half split, right? But we're folding inside of the leg this time. Lift your heart forward. Draw that right hip back in line with the left. Breathe in. And then fold over the inside of your leg. And take 2 breaths. Always allowing your body to just kind of move with your breath. And then we'll do that breath to movement. So inhale, bend the knee, lift your heart forward. Exhale, straighten it out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knee. Look forward, tuck your back toes under, lift the knee up, and then step left foot wide to the left edge of your mat. Find a little ragdoll here. So just bend the knees, pinky fingers in opposite elbows, sway side to side. Okay, if you feel like your back's really rounded, just bend those knees more. Let the weight shift towards the balls of your feet. And then release the hands down. Okay, you're going to plant the right palm underneath your face, bend your right knee. Lift your chest halfway, reach your left arm towards the sky, find a twist. Back of the neck stays long, bump the hips to the left a little bit. And breathe. Let's take an inhale, open up a little bit more. And then exhale, fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Fold and release. The feet can stay wide. Rise up to stand. Reach your arms up over your head. Take an inhale. And then cactus your arms. Take a little back bend here. Really press the hips forward as you open your chest. Inhale, arms up. And then forward fold with that flat back. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Plant your palms. Step your right foot back and then your left. Come to a high plank position. Top of a push-up. Okay, we're going to shift forward on the breath in. And then lower halfway, chaturanga. You're always welcome to lower to your knees. Okay, upward facing dog, thighs stay lifted. Lift your heart and widen the collarbones. Take an inhale. Downward dog, so roll over the toes. Use your abs to lift your hips high. Let's take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. We'll take it through the other side. So reach your left leg up. Bend your left knee, stack the hips. And then take those big hip circles here. One direction and then the other. When you're ready, just pause, breathe. Inhale, straighten the leg up, square your hips off to the ground. And then take the left toes on top of the right heel. Press it down for that calf stretch. Keep lifting up, front ribs coming in. Breathing space into the back of the lower leg. Inhale your leg high. Slowly shift forward, okay? Stay high on the ball of that right foot and then step left foot outside of left hand. Back knee comes to the ground. Those back toes can tuck or stay untucked. Okay, and when you're ready, start to just lift the heart, breathe in. And then we'll find that half split Ardha Hanumanasana. So the leg straightens, hug that left hip back so they're square. Look forward, breathe in, and then fold, let it go. And stay with your breath. You can let your head hang. And think about always moving a little bit with the breath. So every inhale lengthens your spine. And every exhale folds you a little bit further. And we'll do that breath to movement. So inhale, bend the knee, lift your heart forward. And then exhale, straighten the leg out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knee. Tuck your toes under, lift the back knee up, look forward, and then step. Right foot to the top right edge of your mat. Fold forward. Halfway lift. And fold and release. Place your left palm down underneath your face. Bend your left knee. That right leg is straight. And then inhale your right arm towards the sky. Coming into that twist. So notice my back isn't rounded. It's straight. My belly is drawing in. Maybe the hips bump to the right a little bit. Take a breath in. And then forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms high, stand up. And then cactus your arms, really open up the front of the hips. Breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your palms, step your left foot back and then your right. Pause, shift forward a full inch, come high onto the toes. Lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale your right leg high. We'll come into half pigeon. So line up your right knee behind your wrist, okay? Straighten that left leg back behind you. And then flex the right foot. Okay, square your chest off to the front of the mat. If you feel any pain or pinching in the knee, just lay on your back and you can do a supine figure 4 variation. Okay, so take a breath in, lift the chest. When you're ready, just walk the hands forward. Okay, if you have a block, you can always rest the forehead on the block. You can stack your palms, take the forehead on the back of your hands. And just breathe here. Feeling that outer right hip expanding as you inhale. Allowing some tension to melt as you exhale. And noticing as you let that physical tension go, maybe some emotional tension goes along with it. And you can stay here as long as you'd like. After about 5 to 8 breaths, we're just going to take it back. So palms come in front of your right shin. Tuck your left toes under. 3-legged down dog. So take your right leg high. You can bend the knees, stack the hips, or just come straight back to your downward facing dog. Sliding a little bit here. Okay, when you're ready, we'll just take it to the other side. So left leg up. And then slide that leg forward, lining up the knee behind the wrist again. And the toes are flexed. So we're protecting the knee by flexing the left toes, activating those shin muscles. Point the right toes straight back. Breathe in, look forward. When you're ready, slowly lowering down. And really just coming back to that focus on your breath. Every time you exhale, letting go of something. And again, you can stay here for as long as you need to. Allowing that release through the outer left hip. When you're ready, walking the hands up. Okay, this time we're going to shift off onto the left hip, sweep the right leg around. We're going to set up for Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold. So just flex those toes back towards your face. You can have a little bend in the knees. Reach your arms forward, and then watch your lower back. So really reach forward, tilt your pelvis back, capture the bottoms of your feet. Take a breath in. And then exhale, fold over your legs with length. Okay, if you can keep a hold of your feet, you can straighten the legs. You want to keep that belly to thigh connection, okay, protecting the lower back. So we're not only lengthening the hamstrings, but we're also helping to lengthen the space in the lower back. You can let your head hang, just kind of fold forward over the legs, slowing down the breath. Feeling the heartbeat slow down. On an inhale, you'll rise up really slow, one vertebrae at a time. Reach the hands forward. When you're ready, on an exhale, slowly lower down. So tuck the pelvis under. Feel the tailbone roll down, the sacrum. And then one vertebrae at a time till you're all the way on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. Maybe rock side to side. And then last pose before our shavasana, our happy baby. So elbows inside of the thighs. Capture the ankles or the edges of your feet. And you want to make sure the entire back is on the ground. So if it's lifting, just grab a little bit closer to your thighs. You can even grab behind the thighs. Okay, once you're there, pause and just hug those knees outside of your shoulders. Feel the hips and inner thighs. And then rock side to side, massaging the lower back. Maybe straighten one leg out. And then the other. I like to call this a ninja baby. When you're ready, hug the knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Chin to chest, forehead to knees. Give yourself a big squeeze. Give yourself some gratitude for taking the last few minutes out of your day to open up the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Get really comfortable here. Let the toes fall out. Palms face up if you're feeling a little tired today. Or you can always take the palms face down on your hip bones if you have any anxiety or stress. And when you're ready, just letting yourself melt into your mat. Giving yourself the next couple of minutes to completely let go. And whenever you're ready, coming out of it. Okay, I think we'll stop it there and then I'll do like a thanks. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you'd like more videos like this or videos on fitness or plant-based nutrition, please feel free to go to my website, kellycollinswellness.com, or check me out on Instagram at Kelly Marie Collins. Thanks, and I hope to see you again soon.